Hello everyone and welcome to Universal Weddings. Recently I promised everyone that I would tell them my story, a little bit about my background, my religious beliefs, how I became a reverend, and how I got to YouTube. So here it goes. So in 1991 to 2007, I served in the Army as an Army Sergeant and as a combat engineer. I did 5 separate engagements. My 5th tour was in Iraq, and I survived my 3rd explosion, and that sent me to Tucson, Arizona, where they took out a good chunk of my brain and fixed up my arm. I can wiggle my fingers. Took 5 years to recover from the explosion. In 2007, the Army said, "You got too many concussions, boy. Can't play with us anymore." So they released me. And then in 2012, the VA said I was good enough for civil society, so they released me. So feeling the freedom, I guess you could say, of being retired, I found out that I had a wife. That's a whole nother story. So I grabbed her, and we bought a sailboat in California and sailed the South Pacific for about 6 months. We got bored, came back to California. I completed my doctorates, and then moved out here to Colorado to start up my practice as a marriage counselor, where I found out that I'm not needed. So I have 3 offices that aren't doing anything. So the wedding ceremonies, they're very seasonal, but they keep me busy. I love doing wedding ceremonies. I was doing memorial ceremonies for like 20 years, maybe almost 30 years, I guess. While I was serving, and before that, that's part of my history there. So, so a little bit about my personal background. I'm originally from Delaware, Maryland borderline. I was born and raised on a dairy farm, and I was born in a barn. I was born outside, and my whole childhood is almost like Jesus, just not as blessed. So coming up on the dairy farm, I was born into Wiccan or Druidism, and we practiced witchcraft up until I was about 14. Then I got into the church. I was raised on Calvary. I gave my heart to Jesus on Calvary. And I didn't know about other religions until my late teens, early 20s. And then I started studying those religions. When I got to college, my first year in college, I really became a history buff. And the history behind cultures and religions was really enticing to me. So I did a lot of reading. So I just kind of became a guru, and then I got back into the church and followed the church for a while, studied, I actually became a shaman, studied Hinduism, Buddhism, Judaism, and Muslim, just studied, and Catholicism, just studied, didn't practice, just to get to know those different types of religions, so that I don't want to be that person that stereotypes when you see somebody, like, oh yeah, I know who that guy is. I don't want to be that guy. I am not that kind of person. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I think I believe that everybody is right in their own way. So that's what, and then that's what led me into Point Man Ministries, where I became an assistant pastor, and I was an assistant pastor and a veteran advocate for a good 3 to 5 years. There, I was told that I was ready to be ordained, and that I should accept my ordainedness and become a full-blown pastor. And I said no for many, many years. I ran from it for many, many years. I did not want to become a pastor. I still don't want to become a pastor. I don't want the responsibilities. I am happy being a reverend and a counselor. I'm ecstatic. I am not an evangelist. Right? I am not going to pound you in the forehead with the Bible. I don't do that. There are 5 main Bibles in this world. I read all of them. I study from all of them. I practice from all of them. I believe that everybody has their own taste and their own reasons for believing what they believe, and I respect that. And I believe everybody else should, but nobody does. So anyway, so that's why we have this conflict in the world. So anyway, that's my religious beliefs. As far as ETs and things like that, UFOs, I've never seen one. Doesn't mean they don't exist. I mean, look at God. I've never seen God, but I know God exists. So to take and say that we are alone in this vast universe is very arrogant on our part, and therefore I don't want to be any part of that. So is there ET? Is there UFO? I'm going to say yes. Why wouldn't there be? Everything else is around here, and we know more about the moon than we know at the bottom of the ocean. So, so anyway, big history buff. That's my background. I did practice polygamy. I've had up to 6 wives. I'm down to 1, mainly because I think it dwindles down as you get older. We are almost in our 50s now, so it's just us, and we've been through a lot. And she's stuck with me through thick and thin. I mean, she even thought I was dead, and came back. So she's been amazing. I have an amazing wife for 28 years, and we want to take and share that experience with folks, and share that knowledge. So that's why I got into marriage counseling, and I kind of bumped into the wedding ceremony thing. It just kind of came with the field, I guess. And then going from doing memorials to weddings is a big breath of fresh air. I love doing wedding ceremonies because it's just everybody's so happy. That's awesome. So I just do my part and then I leave. And it's not like memorials where you gotta stick around and give everybody tissues. So anyway, no, don't get me wrong. I do like memorials too. I don't mind doing memorials. I respect everybody's wishes, and I respect everyone's loss. During my time in the Army, I lost family and friends on both sides of the fence, at home and on the battlefield. So I know a lot of soldiers' pain, and I don't mind talking. I don't mind listening. If you want to take and get together over a cup of coffee and tell your story, I'll be more than happy to listen. I got a few things I like to take and get off my chest too, so we can share stories. So anyway, Universal Weddings website. I got a new mall. Check it out. I got a Patreon page. Check it out. If you're new to YouTube, please subscribe, like, and comment on this video and all videos that I take and put out, which is going to be every week. We're shooting for every Wednesday. Seems like Wednesday is a good day, but all that, that could change depending upon what you want, what you like, and what works best for you, the viewer. So, like I said, feel free to let me know in the comments. What do you want? What do you want to see? I'm shooting for ceremonies and rituals. I want to take and dab into the macabre of those rituals and ceremonies. I think that's more interesting. People like ghost stories, I guess. So I love the history behind how the culture became from the religious background, because religion always comes first and then culture. So with that said, I want to take and give a big shout out to Rob Dyke and Kaylee. I thank you guys so much. I have binge watched your videos. Not to take and be creepy, but just to kind of watch your lighting and see what kind of background you got going on. Because as you can see, I got none. But I kind of like the clear background, because I'll take and put little flashy things in the back later when I do the editing. So that's what this is all about. Eventually, I like to take and have maybe a green screen or something like that. That'd be cool. But I love you guys' work. The fact that you guys have a team and you're doing all this research and getting the word out about all these people is amazing to me. I really appreciate you. I really do. I would really appreciate if you guys would just stop by and check out a video of mine and just let me know how I can make it better. I mean, I know my lighting sucks and my camera, I have no idea what this camera has got 4K or whatever. I'm just using my stupid little phone. So eventually I like to take and get some better equipment, and that's where the Patreon page comes in, folks. If you take and join the Patreon page, becoming an exclusive member to Universal Weddings, you're going to get so many rewards. All right. In exchange, I get better equipment. I can do better. I get better content. I can make better videos because I'll be able to afford those expensive programs to make everything pop out. But for the main goal, I want to take and build a creator studio here in northern Colorado. We don't have one. The closest one is in Denver. That is a 2-hour drive from here and a 2-hour dangerous drive from here. So, and it's 3 hours back because traffic is just sucks. If I can take and build a creator studio here in Loveland or Fort Collins, that will take and give access to everybody from Boulder to Cheyenne and all the little towns in between and cities in between, whatever they want to call themselves. All that can come here because we're in the middle. We're right in the middle, and it's a safe zone. It's a lot safer to drive 25 in northern I-25 in northern Colorado than it is to go to Denver, because it gets crazy once you start getting close to that city. So by keeping it up here, we keep it safe and we keep it local. And I'm looking at an airplane hangar. So I'll take and get back with you on that. I just got to take and see if it's got the hookups. I don't know if it has power or water or whatever, bathrooms. I don't know. But it is a good-sized airplane hangar. It's not a Boeing 747 hangar, but something for a private plane. About the size, something the size of the size to store a private plane. So anyway, I'm looking at that. If we can get that, that'd be awesome. If it works out, it'd be awesome. If not, then we're building a new mall here in Loveland, and maybe there's a spot in there. I don't know. So we'll keep an eye out. But anyway, this is my full-time job. I don't do anything else but website program or website design. So web design and this is what I do. So I would love to have this be my means of employment, I guess you would say. I want to work for you. I do. I really do. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been making video. Well, I've been in television since 2010. I did television, and television sucks. It's way too expensive. It's overrated. For one thing, I don't even watch television. I watch YouTube. I get all my information from YouTube. So, YouTube and Google Land. That's what I call it. Google Land. It's funny. So anyway, so thanks for watching. Sorry this was so long, but I had a lot of information that I wanted to put out. Rob Dyke and Kaylee, I can't remember Kaylee's last name. I'm so sorry. Please feel free to shoot me a like. And I think you guys did subscribe to me. I'm not sure. If you haven't, subscribe to my channel. I would love to collaborate on something with you. As far as my background goes, I'm not that reverend that you see on television. People, work with me. So I love to take and get my hands dirty. I love to get out there. I would love to have a talk show. Oh my God, That would be awesome, about marital issues or anything. Actually, I used to have a talk show called the Cars for Vets Show. That was really cool. That, you know, we talked about cars and veteran issues and things like that. That was a lot of fun. But I don't want to do that anymore. I want to take and do what I'm doing right now. I want to stick to the ceremony and the rituals. There's another show out there called Ask a Mortician. I think her name is Caitlin. She's amazing. That's a gorgeous woman right there. Her husband is very happy. So I'm gonna start watching her shows as well, just to take and get the energy, get the vibe, and, you know, help me out with my videos and my props and things like that. Like I said, you guys are amazing. You're an inspiration to me. I hope to one day see you guys soon, maybe hang out at one of the creator studios or something like that. If you guys are ever in Denver, I'll drive down there. Let's see. That's it. That's all I got. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my show. And I hope you enjoy the videos. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and hit the bell for the updates. Every Wednesday I'm going to be putting out fresh content. Don't forget to go to my website, check out my blog, become a patron, and visit my mall. I have a nice mall. Yeah. So whatever you need is at the mall. I'm still unpacking, so if you go there, you know, please forgive me. But if you don't see what you're looking for, I'm always hiding behind the Contact Me button. Hit the Contact Me button. Shoot me a line on what you want, and I will see if I have it. In the meantime, enjoy. Have a great day. Many blessings. Namaste.